Recently, you made your debut in the test format. How was that experience like?
It is actually a dream come true. Like I always said or like I've been saying in the past few interviews that I had, that Test cricket is probably my favorite form of the game. I love watching Test cricket. I love watching it live, especially. I grew up in Cape Town, and I live quite close to Newlands Cricket Stadium, and I grew up with the Dale Steyn steaming in and Jacques Kallis in his prime scoring hundreds for fun. So it's always a form of the game that I've loved, and to be able to say that I have a baggy green and I made my test debut for my country is any cricketer's dream. So I'm just fortunate, and the 9 of us that made our debut, it was dream come true for all of us. So it was tough. Or the Duke's ball swinging and then doing a lot of things and the spicy wickets and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a challenge that any cricketer would relish. And I think we put our best foot forward with what we had available to us, and it was a nice experience. And hopefully we'll get to play it again in the future. I think we've shown that we might need a day 5, but I think for now let's just get more 4-day games, 4-day test matches going. If they could add one to a bilateral. So I mean, it's something that we would love to play more, but we don't have any control over that. We just play what gets put forward to us, but hopefully we'll definitely be pushing for more test cricket. I feel it's a match that tests your technique and it tests your mental strength, and it tests you physically, and so I think it's definitely something that we've grown in all the other forms of the game, in T20 cricket and for field cricket. We've shown that women's cricket is where it needs to be, and it's only going up. So I feel like the next step is definitely the test matches.
South Africa had an impressive campaign during the World Cup 2022. How do you assess that campaign?
I think we had a very good campaign. I mean, we played some brilliant cricket. We faltered here and there, and obviously it all came undone in the semi-final. But we know we have a very good ODI team. It's one of our strengths, probably the best format that we play. So we have a very good ODI team. So we were very disappointed after the World Cup because we truly believed that we could go all the way. But in cricket, you win some, you lose some. So we kind of just had to take the learnings from that entire campaign, the ups and the downs, and just take it into preparing for the next one. I know it's only a few years away, but every single ODI counts towards the next World Cup.
So what was the experience of playing your first ODI World Cup like?
It is actually quite incredible. I mean, it's one of my goals as a cricketer ever since, I started to take this seriously as a career. I always thought, I want to play for my country in a World Cup one day. So it's something that's surreal. It's something that I will never forget. It was an amazing experience. Like I said, we played some fantastic cricket, and not everyone can say that they played in World Cup semi-finals. I would have loved to say that I played in a final as well, but everything happens for a reason. So hopefully next time around we'll be able to get into that final, because especially in knockout games, anything can happen, and any team on the day, if they turn up, it can go your way.
Yeah. So South Africa already had a good start to the next set of ICC Women's Championship with 3 wins against Japan. So how do you see that series?
That was actually a good series for the team, and personally, it was nice to just be able to get out on tour. We could race some of our bigger players that have massive schedules. So it was a chance to see how big our pool of players are, and just give everyone opportunities. And I feel like in general there was a good vibe around the team. Everyone enjoyed the tour. We were enjoying each other's company, and I think it showed on the field. It was a very good tour, especially in preparation for these ODIs against England that start next week, because England's one of the strongest teams in the world, and we have the ability. We've shown we can compete and beat the best in the world. So it's a series that we're really looking forward to. It's going to be a tough one. Things won't necessarily just happen. We kind of have to work insanely hard. So the girls are just excited to get going again.
So talking about the England series, you people have been preparing. So how has the preparations been coming along, and what are the challenges going to be into the England series?
I think we took some time off after the test match because, it was tough on the bodies, and, the girls just took some time to rest and recuperate. And, today we headed back into the nets, and today the net sessions were good, and everything was just, we got out onto the field, do a little bit of fielding, get back in the net. So it was kind of just getting back into it. we always big on preparation isn't done on tours, it's done at home. So when you have time off is where you train hard and you do everything, and then on tour you just do things to get you ready for the game. So I think the girls have put in the hard work even before you put our feet onto the plane to go to Ireland. So all the prep is basically done already. It's just about getting into your groove and doing what you need to do to be ready. And I mean, the England series will be challenging. We know they have world class players, and so do we. So it's a good matchup, and I mean, we've had a good rivalry with them over the last few years, and they beat us in that World Cup semi-final. So we kind of just want to show the world that we're not here to be the underdogs. We're here to dominate and to play good cricket.
Do you have any specific goals from the series? Have you had any personal preparation for the series?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like I'm in the best form that I've ever been in my career. So I feel like it's a good time for me to take on a challenge like the English. They're very good bowlers, and they have very good plans towards individual batters. So it'll be nice to score some runs against them. So I think it's my best opportunity to get some good scores. So obviously I would want to do well for the side. And then as a team, we know that we have the ability to beat them. We've shown it on countless occasions, and so we'll definitely be aiming for a series win.